So Bernard, it's first victory of the campaign here today. I'd say it's a well-earned victory as well. There was some top performance there defensively and offensively.
Outstanding. From everyone involved. I think you can look at the result, and the result doesn't show the performance. It looks like a smash and grab, but let me tell you, from minute go, in my opinion, we was the better team throughout. They built pressure. They had a lot of corners, but we dealt with it. We was better than them at what they're good at today. And that's credit to the lads, by the way. That's credit to them. They've all stood up. They've all took accountability and responsibility over the last couple of weeks about performances not being good enough. And when you've not won in 10, you look at the fixture list and you see Brackley away. It's probably the worst fixture you can look at and go, can we go there and win? The way we set up on the front foot, 2 centre forwards in the team, we're not hiding from it. We're not protecting the players. We're going out, and I always say this, we will always go out on our sword. And that's doing how we want to do it. So for the players, they're brilliant, outstanding performance.
In terms of who, like you mentioned the whole team, in terms of who stood out for you, I personally think defensively, the back five, back six were probably the standouts for me today.
If you look at the stats and you see 13 corners Brackley, and they haven't, that's what they are. And that's not just what they are, by the way. Brackley are a good side, they're solid, they're hard to beat. But when you come here and you keep a clean sheet and you've defended the way we've defended in both boxes, there's your rewards. You know, concentration levels for 99 minutes today. Nobody switched off. Mateus has had to make one save, I think, in the first half. Somebody's missed a one-on-one in the first half. Anthony Dudley's missed from 6 yards out with an header at the back post. We've created chances in the second half. We had to do that. Performance had to come. More the result than the performance, because I thought we was outstanding last week and was let down by a red card. But we've took our medicine. We've been criticised, and rightly so. Does this change anything for me? Not at all. We've only won 1 in 11. We've got to have that sort of. We've given ourselves a platform. Let's build on that. Let's get some results behind us. Let's get that confidence back up. And I think from a neutral, if you ask any Brackley fan today, we, in my opinion, we're the best side that's ever been bottom of the league. And people will say, what do you think it is? We don't know. I put it down to confidence. And today, you know, we've put a lot of wrongs right in terms of the result. And the clean sheet's massive for the defence. So fair play to them.
Is that obviously the next thing? Obviously, build some consistency now. Obviously, we've got 3 games in a week now, so it's a lot on the players' legs. To build that consistency, obviously, another long trip away on Tuesday. What are you looking forward to that trip?
Good setup. Another tough fixture. South Shields have won today, kept a clean sheet. We know it's going to be tough. Great in possession. We've just got to. We don't overthink things, so I'm not going to say that, but the lads don't need to overthink it. We have to go and apply ourselves exactly the same way, prepare ourselves right, and then if we perform to the standard and work to the intensity that we've shown today, we can beat any team in this league. And I think 9 times out of 10, most managers will agree with that. It's an old cliche. If on our day, this team is I mean, it's bizarre what I've seen over the last 10, 11 games. However, we found a way to win today. We're not used to winning this season. I'm hoping that gives us the boost that it needs, and I hope we can go and at least not lose the game. That was the message today at half time. You've put far too much into that first half not to go away with anything today. And with us, I do believe it's concentration levels. We will always create chances. I think the only game we haven't created chances this season was against Chester, and I stand by that. Today we've created 6 or 7 very good chances, but because the defence haven't switched off and Mateus has been on them for 99 minutes, you get your rewards, and that's what we've been banging the drum, and you know they get the rewards for that today.
Obviously, in the past, you've spoken about lack of confidence in this will be a huge confidence to those players, to yourselves. Obviously, it's going to be big for the club in terms of wanting to get ourselves back to where we want to be, where we know we can be. What do you think next is the next thing that we can go for?
Putting wins together, back to back. Not winning 1, drawing 1 and losing 3. We have to go win, draw, win. You're going to lose games of football. We'll maybe lose another 10 games, who knows? But I think the biggest thing, you know, for us today is that our identity. We was unbelievable in possession. We had midfield runners. We had players stretching the game. We was taking the ball in areas of the pitch where 2-3 games ago we weren't. Beat players standing in the line of their own pass because they don't want the ball. These are the things that I won't stand there and criticise them, because I've been in that position myself. Any manager that stands in front of you after 11 games and says they haven't won is their confidence shot. That they're telling you lies. Because the biggest thing for me is that people get surprised when you're not winning. We're not winning because we're not used to it anymore. Last season we was used to winning. We'd lose, we'd go and win the next 3. We'd lose, we'd go and win the next 4. This season it unfolded like that. And I'm just hoping that, you know, we love the fight. We're in a fight. Myself and John have never been here in our 16 years. We've never been in a relegation battle. we start to question: are we the right men for the job? Can we get ourselves out of that? We've you know, I say about overthinking it. We'll stand up and we'll take that responsibility and accountability ourselves as managers. What we've not done is come away from what we are, and that's the most pleasing thing for me, John. The fact that we haven't come away from what we are, and we've ticked the boxes today. But, you know, people talk about individuals. Richard Smith coming back in, unbelievable. Ollie Farnley coming back in, unbelievable. Scott Duxbury, concentration levels for 99 minutes. Brad Jackson, outstanding. Your midfield three, Tunde and Dud's first half against physically one of the best centre-halves in the league. Everybody's put shifting, and you have to do. You can't come in sixes and sevens. You've got to come in. The 11 have got to be on it, and the subs that come on have to be on it, and that's the rewards. And the supporters, you know, it's out. It's, you know, you don't see 700-800 there. You see 60-70 supporters that have made 6-7 out of round trip. I'm delighted for them. They deserve it.